Yo, what's going on, man? My name is Jordan. I'm a 22-year-old. Just trying to make it. Just trying to make it in life. I do day trading. Um, and yeah, this channel is just me documenting my progress, my growth, in life, how I'm gonna become the person I want to be, how I'm gonna achieve the goals I want to achieve, and I'm just documenting everything. Taking y'all along on the journey. I just want other people to be able to see the things I go through, the challenges I face, the hard times, the good times, and understand that anyone can do it. You know, having success is not out of reach, it's not unattainable, and it's very, very, very possible. You just have to put your mind to it, you have to work hard, and you have to want it bad. And I want it really bad. And yeah, that being said, today's topic is about living your life with intention. I think that's a very important thing. And obviously, saying those words, I think anybody would know that um, clearly. You know, it's not a crazy phrase, like it's not something you haven't heard before. If I had it written out on a paper, is it smart to live your life with intention? Everyone would circle yes. So there's more to it than that. But I've really shown myself lately that having an intentional life, it makes such a difference. Um, and it can be small, small things. You know, in previous videos, I mentioned the start of the year, I wrote out some goals that I wanted to achieve this year. And I'm seeing growth, I'm seeing progress towards those. And it's because I didn't just write down those goals and be like, okay, I'm gonna write those down and then I'm gonna just live my life daily dilly dallying and just expecting the shit to happen. Like, no, I've been very intentional with my days, with my time, with what I do every single day in, day out. Um, and it makes all the worlds of a difference. For instance, one of the big goals I had at the start of the year was to get a full-time job to fund my day trading. I was really down bad. January 1st, negative in the bank account, maxed out all credit cards. The list goes on. Terrible point of life, right? So my mind at that point, that goal is what I wanted to achieve the most. Locking a full-time job. Boom, I did it. I got a job, because every single day I woke up and I scanned through Indeed, all the jobs listing sites. I looked up jobs I wanted to try to get every single day for literally 30 plus days, over 100 applications. Finally, I had got one. I got one and that's all I needed. I ran with it. I locked in. I got myself out from under the water. And with that intention that I had of getting that job to fund my trading led me to being able to trade, which I've been doing, and that's been going very good. It's the first month of the year that I've taken payouts. I've taken 2 payouts this month, and I'm going to make a separate video about that. I'm going to make a video on how I went from negative in trading to actually taking out payouts, all by, it's all up here. But that's topic for another video. Now, with that being said, get back into being intentional. I worked that job and it served its purpose. And here's where you got to recognize, you got to understand that there's more aspects to life than just monetary value, because I was getting the money I needed, but I had no time at all because I was working 2 jobs and I would not do anything else productive with my life other than just chasing the bag. And that was draining my soul, and it was leading me to just not be able to do anything else, not be productive in other aspects. And there's other things in my life I want to grow in. There's other areas than just my money, whether it's my physical health, my mental health, just my intelligence. All these things were just lacking. So I set that aside, and now I'm moving with a different intention. Now I have certain goals in place, weekly, short-term goals, like daily goals that are non-negotiable. And that's going to lead me to becoming the person I want to be. Now that I kind of have the money side, like I'm not drowning, I'm stable. Boom. I set that intention. I achieved it. Now the next is individual growth. And I'm working on that every day. I set out weekly goals, daily goals, things that they're not just goals, they're requirements, daily requirements. Drink X amount of water, do X amount of push-ups, play basketball for X amount of time, journal X amount of times per week, do certain self-care things weekly, just little things like that. And I'm setting my intention on growing. And once these little things that I'm making myself do become habit, boom, that intention led me to being a better person. And I can move on to the next thing. And each aspect of life, they all are going to continue and compound. It all compounds, but it all starts with just setting the intention and actually following through and doing something, and not just living your life day by day, just expecting things to fall into place, because that's not how it works. Not at all. But I need to end this video. 1, camera's about to die. 2, I'm late to work, but I needed to get this shit out. I haven't recorded a video in a while. That's one of my intentions. 2 videos a week, bare minimum. There's no excuse. That's the requirement. Whatever I have to do to make that happen, I'm going to do it. But yeah, again, it's just me documenting my life. Maybe this just seemed like a ramble fest. I don't know, but maybe you watch this and you gain some type of value, and that's the goal. I just want these videos to be somehow, some way, slightly inspirational to even just one person, and my job is done, and that fulfills me so much. So if you took the time out of your day to watch this video and you're still here while I'm talking right now, I appreciate you so much. God bless you. Move with intention in your life. Set one goal for today. One goal, whatever it is, whether it's deep cleaning your room, cleaning your car, taking your animal on a walk, playing sports, working out, drinking enough water, eating healthier food, eat a healthy meal, cook a meal, anything. Set one intention today and check that off, and you're 1% better already. Now continue to do that for a month. You're a whole different person. So again, God bless. Thank you for watching this video, and peace out.